Yeah. So slash var. Okay. So it should have the separate slash var partition. Run the following command and verify output shows where is mounted. Okay. It means like it where has to be like output has to be show slash where is mounted. Okay. So in that case, so just copy this command and execute in your terminal, right? Paste it. It should show what is the command, what is the output. It should show. It should show like where slash where is mounted, right? But in my case, what is the output? There is a no output. That means it is a compiled or not compiled. Whether it is fail or pass. Fail. Correct. So these are some of the things you have to see, and followed by same var temp and all those things. Okay, the different partitions are there, and we'll see like network related some of the settings. Yeah. So the var log. See, basically the var log is directly used by system services to store the log data, right? So once like all settings are interdependent on each other, okay. Like suppose if you the hardened and like suppose there is a big data center. So what basically these web server administrator and server administrator have will do means they harden a VM, they harden a VM with respect to OS, and they install on the some server hardware, and they place the same thing into the public environment. Okay, so that means like your OS is completely hardened. That means there is no such kind of attacks may be possible unless and until any softwares or any such kind of thing will be installed. Okay. So for checking these things, you can just go to the mount grep, and it should show that where log should be mounted, right? So just if you want to clear the screen, you can just use the clear command. Okay, paste it. Okay, but my output doesn't show like slash where slash log should be mounted, right? So in my case, it is also failed, right? Compliance is also failed. Yeah. So coming to the next one. Yeah, but usually Verilog is not created. Yeah, is not created by us, but it should create as a security point of view. We have to create. Okay. Otherwise, what is the problem is like the data which is gathered. I mean, like you are telling about the Verilog, right? So the generally what happen is like with respect to yeah. See, like suppose if you create a custom partition with respect to this slash where log. So basically, like there is a common cloud servers are there, right? The separate partition may be successfully resizing and all those things will not happen. Okay. Suppose there is a continuously data will be adding and all things will happen. So at that time, the logs will not be saved there. Okay. So it will create some problem for that purpose for resizing and all those things in order to introduce such kind of things. So we'll generally we have to create a slash where slash log. Okay. But this is usually applicable in your data center environment kind of thing. Okay. I think desktop level, I think you can ignore it. Okay. Yeah. So coming to the where log data, this is also the same thing. So suppose if you want to audit after sometimes like what is the log, why it is filling, and what kind of error it is giving. So such kind of things you can check it out from the where log data. Okay. And coming to the next one, slash home. Yeah. So slash home is generally we have the separate partition for slash home. So if you want to edit this thing, you can check it out from the command. Okay, so /home. So it basically it should show like it is mounted. Okay, mounted, and it is a read write permission. But my output showed like something it is not given. That means my system is also failed. That means it is not complied. Okay. Coming, you can just do this all one by one. I think very good tool with respect to the CI/SCAD tool. Okay. So why the document or the PDF which I am showing is for only for your what we say like cross verification. Okay. So tool has given, whether the tool has given a proper this thing or not, you can check it out. Okay. Yeah. So I think you can just you can try to download that SysCAD tool. You can run it. Okay. So we'll just see some other these things. Yeah. This. Yeah, auto mounting. So auto mounting is very important. Like suppose if you keep any pen drives and all those things, right, onto the servers and all those more. So already generally it should be like the auto mounting should be disabled, right? So for that purpose, like CDs or DVDs or USB, whatever that we take, it should disable it. So for checking or for auditing the same thing, so you have to type this command. Okay. So copy it, paste in your terminal. Okay. So these things are telling like this feature is not at all enabled. Okay, so for enabling it, you have to go to this command. Okay, AutoFS enabled. This command you can just enable it. Okay. So why this pen drive auto mounting? What is the disadvantage of using this auto mounting option? Can anyone can tell? So auto mounting is basically your this thing, right? Suppose if you have any virus in your pen drive, the same virus which you have kept in your server. So the chances of virus into your PC or in your server may be affected, right? So it may also run in your background or in your network also. So in order to avoid all such kind of things, you have to always disable your auto mounting options. Okay. So yeah, so you can just see what exactly. Yeah, software updates also you can check whether your system is updated or not with respect to the updates. Apt cache hyphen policy. Just paste here. Okay. So that means like there are some packages are already installed and downloaded. Okay. That means my PC is updated with the latest policies. So coming to the GPC case and all those things you can see. So file system integrity is also there. So if you just see the file system, whether a file has been changed, any integrity has been changed. Suppose if you are copied in your C drive or D drive or any location, so you want to check whether anyone has changed your file. Okay, anyone has changed any file or integrity has been changed, because there might be some confidential files, right? So it is something like we purchase lot of security tools, right? It's some in the lakhs. Okay, some in the lakhs we purchase the tools, security tools, for especially for what we say like for securing your data. Okay, so at that time I think if you have a very good document with respect to this hardening, or if you have a tool, so you can just scan and you can just take the output from those things. Okay, so if you just do the setting, I think no need to buy all your security, very good number of security tools or costly security tools is not required. Okay. I think you can just see one by one document. I think it's very huge document, 297 pages document. Okay. So ensure file system integrity is regularly checked, because whenever we visit some network, any organizations, so basically they have a very large, huge security devices, okay, which is kept into the network. Okay. So, but if your intermediate systems is not secure, so then what is the use of the device which are kept in perimeter? Okay. So always like your intermediate devices should be secured with respect to the hardening. Okay. So these are some of the how many chapters of model we are finishing today. Sorry for asking sort of yeah. So something question how many chapters of model we are going to finish today. Sorry for asking sort of. How many chapters of model one we are going to? I think model one. I have a day one schedule. So I think as per the day one schedule which I received, so we cover almost